Great crowd on hand for the winner-take-all SRE Engines Outlaw late models. Ricky Bogart, Harry Ram, Brandon Schilling, Herschel McGriff Jr. 1, 2, 3, 4. Winner take all. Right in the air. Bogart gets a good start on the outside. Look, it's Schilling down on the bottom. McGriff's right there too. Bogart's out front. Harry Ram looking underneath the 4. Bogart can't quite get it. Schilling looking on the bottom of the 18 of Herschel McGriff Jr. Trying to get by. Herschel's keeping him honest up on the high side. Bogart putting down some 17.939. Fastest car on the racetrack. Very easy to do. You're out front running by yourself. Bogart starting to put some distance between him and Harry Ram. Bogart leads it. Ram, Schilling, McGriff. Winner take all. $3,000 plus. Schilling starting to mount a charge on the number 19 of Harry Ram. Bogart still out front. Harry Ram, fastest car on the racetrack, 17.425. Schilling quick that time, 17.484. He's trying to get around Harry Ram. McGriff drove it in deep coming into 4. Got to lay on the brakes not to pound it into the 81 at Schilling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at McGriff's car rotate on the bottom on the flat. Bogart leading it, followed by Harry Ram. McGriff has got something going on the bottom of the racetrack, and I think Schilling knows that it's there, and I don't think he can do nothing about it. But up front, number 4, where he's been so many times this year, Ricky Bogart. By Harry Ram, Brandon Schilling, Herschel McGriff Jr., Hogan, Levitt, Lashley. 10 laps of 30 in the books. McGriff looking underneath Schilling, nothing there. Look at McGriff down on the bottom, gets a good run coming off 4, gets side by side with Schilling as they go in the 1. McGriff gets by Schilling. Schilling looks down on the bottom. Herschel gives it to him. McGriff. Schilling putting on the show for 3rd and 4th. Give it to McGriff at the line. McGriff, how many years of racing experience, should know when to go. I think he said it's go time. Look at that car dive in the corner, diming it coming off 4. Almost slaps the wall with the right rear coming off 4. Down on the flat. Diamonds the corner coming off 2. 17.664. Still 2/10 behind the leaders. Maybe coming up on the lap. Trying to lap John Lashley. Bogart. Halfway home this time by. Fastest car in the racetrack, Herschel McGriff, 17.493. We're going to be coming up to try to put a lap on Lashley. McGriff, 2/10 slower than Harry Ram. Bogart is starting to drop in the times. His times are down into 17.6. Harry Ram trying to get around John Lashley. Harry Ram driving for everything that he's worth. Has not been able to hold up the big trophy. He's lost it 2 years by 2 points. He is bound and determined to catch up with Ricky Bogart. He was a 10th slower than Bogart. I think Bogart got the message that Harry Ram was coming, and it's go time. We have to go now. Schilling, 18-1. He's a half second slower than everybody else. Ram 2/100ths quicker. Gonna try to come up on the 7 car. She gets the move over flag. Renee Levitt. Bogart, quick time, 17.557. Herschel McGriff, 17.494. I just don't think there's enough time if Herschel McGriff can get up there. 9 laps to go at the line. Harry Ram, 3/10 quicker than Bogart. Bogart gets around Levitt. Harry Ram does not get a good entrance coming off forward to try to get around Renee. Renee gives him room on the high side. Harry sits there in the middle. She gives way. Harry Ram trying to crack down, try to crack him, try to get him. Bogart, he's been bulletproof out here as of late. Harry Ram trying to get in there. 6 laps to go at the line. Bogart putting together some fast laps. Harry Ram driving for all that he's worth. Meanwhile, Schilling, he's just trying to stay out of his own way. Bogart looking in his mirror. Harry Ram is coming. Harry Ram is almost there. He drove in there a little bit hot, lost a couple car lengths. Harry Ram really good coming in. Bogart good and solid from the center off. Harry a little bit loose from the center off. Almost identical lap times for the 4 and the 19 of Harry Ram. Harry's hungry. It's been years and years and years. Got a crash in turn 4. Caution out on the racetrack. Caution on the racetrack. Bogart, Ram, how's this start going to go? Is Ram going to lay back and get a run at him? Or is Bogart just going to drop the hammer and go? Ram is right there. Do we have wheel spin? Do we not? Green flag in the air. Harry Ram looking on the bottom of Bogart as they go into turn 1. Drove it in there way too deep. Bogart stretches it out. Car length. Bogart, Ram, McGriff trying to get by Hogan. Able to get by. White flag this time by. White in the air. Harry Ram trying to close in on Bogart. McGriff trying to make a valiant effort. Just not there. Bogart just starting to put some laps down now. Bogart, winner, winner, chicken dinner, beer. Harry Ram, Herschel McGriff. It was winner take all. Sliding, ripping it, or let her rip, tater chip, Ricky Tricky Bogart. He is loving life. Look at him go. Ricky Bogart putting on a display of driving. That's Ricky Bogart, man. I want you guys to let him hear it for the display he just did. Winner take all. He stepped up to the big league. He got it done. Let him hear it. Ricky Bogart. Two, three. Oh, here we go. Your 2018 champion, Ricky Bogart. Like we were talking, I'm speechless, you're speechless. What do you have to say?
Thank you, Harry. Good job, man. Oh my God, that was fun. Oh, man, I can't breathe in that thing.
Who do you want to thank all year long getting you out here? And Shilling coming up with this idea, the top 4 in points, battling out the last race of the year.
This man right here, he gave me a call at the beginning of the year, asked me if I wanted to come race with him. Hell yeah, I want to come race with him. John Lashley, my parents, all my crew guys, got Ben Carver, got Dominic, Tom, Jason came in from California, my mom, dad, April, my niece Jenna. Come here. Where's Jay? Oh, I got family. Man, you can't do it without family. And I'll be up there as soon as I can get back there to bring a credit card to open up that beer well.
All right, let's hear it for your 2018 SRE Engines champion, Ricky Bogart. Since I got Brandon Shilling here, this is your idea this week, wasn't it?
It was. I mean, of course, I always like it to go in my favor. I mean, but whether it's being a partner on a car, winning as a partial owner or driver, doesn't matter, because in the end, we still 3-Speed Motorsports, Bogart Motorsports, Ricky Bogart, Bogart Racing Wheels, Robert King with Klein Racing Engines. I know SRE sponsors this deal, but I really got handed to what Robert does for Ricky's and John's and my program on these engines anymore. I mean, they're just phenomenal, great. Can't do it without all these guys, and especially the family and the friends that we have here. It's awesome.
All right, give it up for Brandon Shilling, finishing 4th this year in the Outlaws. Get the 2nd place guy over here, Mr. Harry Ram. Harry, another 2nd place finish in the points this year. He looked like he had a little push coming towards the end. You were catching him.
Yeah, first of all, congratulations to Ricky. He earned them this year. He had the most wins. Yeah, the red flag kind of hurt us because we had our tires go away a little bit. Car started pushing, but then again, I think it affected everybody a little bit. I want to thank Daryl Fisher from Fisher Engineering for all that he does for us in keeping this car fast. He's definitely the guy that makes it possible for us to be out here. Annie, his wife, who's with us every single time with our tires and spotting. I got to mention our crew. Chuck Sines, who's out here all the time. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here tonight. He had a family situation. My brother Steve, Richard Cook from Cook Classic Cars, Scott Miller from Arizona Car Corrections. These are the guys that help us come out here every week, because without these kind of sponsors, we couldn't afford to run these cars out here. I also want to make sure I mention George Weiss from Weiss Transport, because he's our primary sponsor. I want to thank all the active military, which is now including my son, who's in the Army. And I want to thank all the veterans and everybody who makes this stuff possible. This is the reason why we race out here, is because of you guys. Thank you, everybody.
Let's give it up for Harry Ram, second place finisher this year. Third place, Herschel McGriff Jr. Herschel, you got past Schilling halfway through, then made a little pit stop at the end. What was going on there?
Well, we were wicked loose coming off, and I had to do a Hail Mary at the end there, so we tried to tighten it up a little bit. Just we had the car just way too loose. It ran really good Sunday, and but I got to thank John Lashley for giving me this opportunity, and good luck to all these guys. They did a good job. It was a hard-fought battle all year long, and but we tried. We tried.
Yeah, who do you like to thank getting you out here all year long?
Well, I got to thank Goldies and TOE. Got to thank John for giving me the opportunity in the car, and everybody putting up with me.
All right, let's give it for your top 4 for your Outlaws.